So exactly a month ago, I made a video called We Did It, where I announced that this channel had just entered into the YouTube partner program, meaning that I could immediately start monetizing my videos. And in that video, I promised to give some little updates about my channel's journey, and I have an update, my first update. The past month has actually been very good. We're growing quickly, guys. The majority of that is coming from my most viewed video, which of course is, it's not even close. Look at that, 34,000. It's the Mexico City Changed My Life video, my 6-hour vlog. And this one is making most of my money as well. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But first, let me show you this analytics page. Okay, so here it is. This is the last 28 days. I've made $91. And okay, let's actually switch that, the 8th to the 8th to the 7th. Okay, here it is. The first 30 days, I made a grand total of, drum roll, you've already seen it. It's $94.48. Yeah, this is American, despite the fact that I'm Canadian. This is US dollars that that's the currency that you're working with when you're paid by Google, who owns YouTube. I'm quite pleasantly surprised with this figure. I was probably expecting the first month to be something like $20 or $30, maybe $1 a day. Like that would be, I would say that would be a realistic ambition for, like, you've just passed the YouTube monetization level and now you are, yeah, you're getting like your first month, you know. I mentioned that I have just over 2,000 subscribers, but really much more important than that fact is something like this. How many views are you getting? How much watch time are you getting? And you can see, I mean, it started off so slow. I mean, if I didn't get this huge boost, honestly, my revenue would probably only be like 15 or 20 bucks, maybe even like 10 bucks. But I got this huge boost from my Mexico City 6-hour video, and now it's starting to taper off, but now it's starting to be steady again. So now, even without the Mexico City video, I have enough newer videos that are also getting views. So yeah, things are going good. But I mean, look at this, like, okay, it's even crazier than I thought. 29,000 views from that one video. And if I click on this one, it earned me $63. So yeah, okay, I could do some quick math. So if I made 94, then I'd make about 31 bucks without this video. The nice thing about this video is I can actually choose where to put ads. And this might look like a lot of ads, right? For people who aren't YouTubers, you might not know this. We have control over where the ads go in between the videos. We have no control over how long the ads are, or if YouTube even decides to put an ad. This is just saying this is a place where you could put an ad. Sometimes YouTube doesn't put it there. Sometimes YouTube puts 2 ads back to back, which is super annoying, and I hate when they do that, but that's up to YouTube. This is just saying, here's a place where you could put an ad. This is way more than I'd ever put in a video before. But as I mentioned, this is a 6-hour video, so you got to think about it. Like, the first ad break is, yeah, it's like 23 minutes into the video. So that's already like longer than most of my videos. So like realistically, you're getting an ad every half hour, and most of those might not even show up. So if I really wanted to, I could probably put one every 15 minutes, and I'm not sure anyone would complain. But I would kind of hate myself. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll end up doing that. But right now, I think this is a fair number of ads. But you got to think about it this way. If that one is making $60 and I double the number of ads, in theory, I could double the revenue and suddenly make $120 instead of $60. But okay, that only works in theory, because most people aren't actually watching to the end of the video. So like the super kind of financially driven way to do it would actually be to like stuff a bunch of ads near the beginning, because you know people are watching near the beginning. But again, I'm not like, I didn't make this channel just to make a bunch of money. I made it to share videos that I'm proud of. And I don't want people to just click off at the beginning because they got annoyed with these ads. I want people to actually enjoy it. It's interesting how when those two things meet, like when you're creating stuff that people enjoy and you have like a reasonable number of ads and like sponsorships and all that stuff, then people will like continue watching. Whereas if people make too many ads and they focus too much on the money right at the beginning, it can turn people off, and then they don't want to watch. And then it's like you've tried so hard to make money that you're not actually going to make any. Does that make sense? Speaking of cents, dollars and cents, let's get back to this little review. I can actually take you to the revenue page and show you a more detailed breakdown. And this is quite interesting to me. My top 3 performing videos are all about Mexico. And okay, here's where things get a bit tricky. I started this channel to make different kinds of videos. I mean, some of you have seen I'm experimenting with videos like this, like behind the scenes as a YouTuber. I've done some kind of philosophical, random videos. I've done podcasts. Like I did a podcast with my dad, a 2-hour conversation. That takes so long to make, so long to edit. But those videos are not earning me anything at all. Like they're not, like that video with my dad, let's see. Yeah, this podcast with my dad. I mean, it's been well received, you know, 100% likes. People have left very nice comments and I appreciate that. But in terms financially, okay, it's made me $1.21. Thanks, Dad. I'll split that with you. No, I won't. Sorry, Dad. But the point is, there's an indirect correlation. It's not like, yeah, there's an indirect correlation between like what you really want to be making and what earns the most money. So the videos that I might really want to be making might not earn any money. Like frankly, that video from Guadalajara, that was just some old footage I had from Mexico that I never shared. I just threw it up there and it made $5. That's like a searchable content. Like people searching for Guadalajara could find that 2 years from now. It could continue earning money. Whereas this podcast with my dad, a few people might find it a year from now, but chances are like the people who wanted to watch it have watched it. The people who haven't, you know? You need to decide at some point early in your YouTube journey if you're going to be creating the content you really want to be making and not really worrying too much about money, or if you're going to be chasing the views and the money and going that direction. Because it's very easy to look at your YouTube analytics page and just decide, you know what, okay, this video is making a bunch of money. Suddenly I'm going to make a bunch of 6-hour videos, like my 6-hour video. Yeah, this topic, this Mexico topic seems to be getting a lot of views and a lot of income, so I'm just going to make Mexico videos. And maybe that would make some of the viewers happy, but it takes some self-reflection on what you really want to be doing. You know, there's another creator, her name is Sarah Dietschy, and she said something interesting once. She said what she likes to do on her channel is like one for them and one for me. One video for them, for the viewers, like what you know they want the most. And then one for you, like one that maybe it doesn't make any money, maybe it doesn't get a lot of views, but it's what you're passionate about, it's what you really want to be doing. And I think that's a good approach because it's really important at this stage of your YouTube journey, when you're first in the monetization, when you're first looking at these numbers, not to like lose your soul and just chase that money. Because frankly, like look at this, I made $90 in a month of work. If I break this down by like hours, how many hours I put in this channel, I'm making like way below minimum wage. It's not even close. So YouTube at the beginning, it's not, there's like faster ways to get rich quick. However, there's very few jobs that you can actually get paid to creatively express yourself and make something that resonates with other people. I think it's important not just to lose yourself to the money and to hold on to that reason you started. When you can get those two to meet, when you can get what other people want and what you want to be making, and they can somehow meet in the middle. That's when you're really making this YouTube stuff work. Yeah, hope this has been helpful, or at least mildly entertaining. I'm going to drink my coffee, which is getting a bit cold because I actually forgot about it as I was making this video. And yeah, that's it. Bye.